guys all like 2 minutes to adjust to my skin tone. Go ahead. You're like, oh boy, that was a great rap show, wasn't it? How's everybody feeling tonight? You guys are a great audience. Looking good. Yeah. I just went to Disney World with my girlfriend and a couple of friends like a couple weeks ago, and it was amazing. It was awesome because I love those old Disney movies, don't you guys? I love them. I grew up on them. Like every single one of those Disney movies teaches you like a little life lesson, like a little moral. Like I remember Sleeping Beauty taught me that it's okay to make out with an unconscious woman. You know? Sometimes it's even magical. Right? Beauty and the Beast taught me, like, if you're not such a good-looking guy like myself and you're in love with a beautiful woman, just lock her in your house for a while. Right? Eventually she'll come around. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. You know? And of course, Pinocchio taught us all, it's all right for an old man to love a real boy. Speaking of, like they said, I'm migrated up from Boston, Mass. I grew up Irish Catholic, and I know what you're thinking, and no, my priest did not touch me. I don't get it, I was a cute kid. You know? I mean, you feel bad for the kids who got touched. Imagine having to deal with that kind of rejection at my age. That was rough, you know? And like, I don't blame the kids. I don't blame the priest, actually. I blame the altar boys. You know? You ever go to a Catholic Mass? The altar boys are always wearing those pretty white dresses. They're lighting candles. They're giving the priest wine. That's seduction in my book. You know? Saying. But I think a lot of people are trying to find Jesus nowadays. I hear that on the streets all the time. Like, have you found Jesus? Have you found Jesus? Like the Jehovah's Witnesses go around doing that. I had the Jehovah's Witnesses come to my apartment a couple nights ago, right? They knocked on the door. I didn't know who it was. I opened it up and they're like, have you found Jesus? And I was like, hey, listen, buddy. This is a good neighborhood. We don't go around asking people about Jesus. Now leave me alone. Slammed the door on his face. As soon as he was gone, I was like, Jesus, you can come on now. The coast is clear. Because I got Jesus' back. I like the guy, you know? Like, I love the Bible. The only thing I don't like about the Bible is they left out the best parts of Jesus' life. Like his angsty teen years, you know? You don't get the teen years, and you don't get like the early 20s. Like, that'd be great. That could be like, you know, a show about Jesus, but it'd be like Dawson's Creek. We could call it Christ Creek, you know? I don't want to wait for my crucifixion to be over. Is that too morbid? I'm sorry. Deal with it. You guys into politics? I know I am. I love the politics. I've been watching the news lately, right? Some of you have seen this on the news. I've been seeing a lot of, is America ready for their first female president? And is America ready for their first black president? And I think this is kind of like stupid because like Hillary's the least womanly woman we could come up with. And Barack is the least black guy we could come up with. And I think back like 8 years ago and I don't remember anyone being like, is America ready for their first Down syndrome president? You know? Maybe that question should have been asked. I don't know. That's just me. Those are just my views, you know? I'm a big sports fan, too. Any baseball fans out here? We got baseball fans? Okay, so the Mitchell report comes out, right? And all these guys get caught buying steroids. They got copies of checks and everything. And then the Players Union puts out a statement that says, just because the Mitchell report proves that the players bought steroids, doesn't necessarily mean that they used steroids. And my roommate and I were watching ESPN, he's like, that's a ridiculous argument. That's like so stupid. But I kind of understood it because I buy condoms. Right? You see where I'm going with that? So I drink a lot. Yeah, I know, it's great, isn't it? I drink a lot, and you know, maybe I drink a little too much because recently all my friends, they sat me down and they were like, Mike, we think you're an alcoholic. And that was the moment when I realized I need to find new friends. But it's tough this late in the game. I don't have a lot of redeeming qualities. So it's a little difficult. When I was a friend, does that make any sense at all? When I was a kid, right? Growing up, my mom used to tell me, like, I could be like whatever I want to be. And I took her really, really literally. And one day we're sitting in kindergarten, we're all in the circle, and they're going around the circle, and like each kid has to say like what he wants to be when he grows up. And all the guys were like astronauts, firemen, and like policemen. All the girls were like ballerinas, supermodels, and that stuff. You know, it got to me, and they're like, what do you want to be, Mike? And I said, I want to be a wolf. And the teacher was like, you can't be a wolf, Michael. And I was like, my mom told me I can be whatever I want to be. And then I bit her, and I ran out of the classroom. I should send her an apology letter, because it didn't work out. I never really became a wolf. So, whatever. I want to have kids, though, you know? I do. Me and my girlfriend, well, I talk about having kids a lot. My girlfriend kind of ignores me. But I want to have kids, like, really bad. And I think I'd be good because I'm good at a lot of things that dads are good at, you know? Like I already said, I love drinking. Yeah? And I love spending, like, copious amounts on the toilet, like amounts of time just sitting on the john. And I like hitting people that are smaller than me. In fact, those are the only people I'll hit. So, it works out good for me, you know? I'm growing a little detached from my high school friends. I don't know if this is happening to anybody else. Because they like pick, I wanted to be a comedian. And they pick like normal jobs, like accountants and sales reps and stuff like that. You know? So like, I called my friend a couple days ago, my friend Johnny, and I was like, hey man, what's up? How's it going? He's like, oh, you know, we're just looking for a house on the old retail market. We want one with 3 bedrooms. And we don't want to spend too much money because we want to make sure little Susie can get through college when she gets that age. He's like, what's up with you? And I was like, you know, I'm nursing a hangover and my toilet's broken, so I gotta make sure I go to the bathroom at work. And later tonight I'm doing a talent show at my restaurant, so I guess we have a lot in common now. Jeez. Woo! Yeah! Are you guys into like political correctness? I'm not, yeah, him. I'm not really, because you gotta tiptoe around everything. Like I was hanging out at a bar, you know, like a couple nights ago, and I'm having a conversation with a couple guys, you know, and we were talking about the Eskimo culture. Just talking about the Eskimo culture because we're intelligent people. And this jackass leans over and he's like, excuse me, they're called Inuits. And I felt like a moron though because I was calling them Ice Indians like the whole conversation. You can laugh, I don't think there's any Eskimos here. Hope not, or I'm screwed. Jeez. Anyway, so I live in the city like all of you guys, and the city gets stressful, doesn't it? It gets really stressful. Sometimes I can't stand it, I gotta get away. And I was at that point like a couple weeks ago, my friend from Western Mass, he called me up, he's like, man, if you're stressed out, let's go duck hunting, like up in Western Mass. And I was like, oh yeah, okay, we'll go duck hunting. But like, I agreed to it because I needed to get away, so I was like, alright, we'll go duck hunting. They show up, they're in a pickup truck. They're wearing camouflage, head to toe. They got a gun rack in the back and their dogs are in the back of the truck. I'm standing there, I got a baseball bat and a bag of Wonder Bread. I killed 15 ducks before they killed one. And I still had bread left over for duck sandwiches. It was great. Alright guys, that's my time. I had a great time tonight.